All right. Um. So this is the new vlog. I might. I might pause. I don't even know if I'll upload this. I might. This is my quote unquote reaction to the new Logan vlog. I might pause. I might not. But a lot of people have been talking to me about this, so I want to watch it for myself. The reason I'm doing a quote unquote reaction again, I'm saying quote unquote because realistically, I'm not sure how much this qualifies as a reaction, but I'm going to see basically what he has to say, and I might pause a bunch and say some stuff about it, whether I agree or disagree. I love this first frame, so let's begin.
Hey guys, it's Logan. I want to have like a serious vlog today. I want to talk to you guys about something that's been on my mind the last
I'm
few
not going to
months. And
talk too
every time I
much
see
though
comments about the situation, it kind of
until he
upsets me.
says
So
something
I
important.
want to explain what really happened and be 100% honest with what's going on with the whole situation. So, as you guys know, last year on December 12th, Super Mario Logan lost most of its ads, and I
You
got age
don't
restricted.
say.
Like a lot of my videos were age
Sorry.
restricted,
Sorry,
and
I promised I'll shut
we were
up.
freaking out. We didn't know what was going on because I had been on YouTube for 10 years at the time, and YouTube has been my job, and basically my whole life has been YouTube.
Yeah.
And YouTube actually pays a good amount of money. If you know, there's all these
Okay,
big YouTube.
actually, here, I'm just gonna say one other thing, real quick. Don't yell at me. I don't know how much I'll have to say, because unlike a video, like a regular SML video, I'm not laughing at jokes or anything. I'm trying to pay attention to what Logan has to say. So if it sounds like I'm not talking much, that's why. Again, this isn't really a reaction, more as like a pseudo response, I guess. Again, I might not even upload this. I'm not sure. Depends on what's in here. So yeah. Anyways, if I don't talk much, don't go complaining in the comments like, "Why didn't you talk at all?" It's like because I'm trying to listen. So yeah.
YouTubers, they make a good amount of money. So, my YouTube channel at the time was well over a couple million subscribers, and we were making decent amount of money off our videos. And I had people working for me, Pablo, and he's the voice of Brungai, and Lavelle, who's the voice of Chef Peepee, and everyone's under contracts, and everyone's making good money at the time, and life's good. We don't see anything wrong
Oh
happening.
God, what
And then
happened
out of
to like?
nowhere, on December 12th,
Okay.
YouTube age restricts me and basically takes our
What
ads
happened
away.
to the frame rate
So at the
there?
time, obviously, I
Anyways.
panicked because I've never expected my job to turn on me and my life just to stop. Like basically, like it was, I woke up one morning and I didn't know what was going on, and it basically just, I panicked. So I had heard about Patreon and GoFundMe, and I
Oh
saw
boy,
that
here we
fans,
go.
other YouTubers started Patreons and GoFundMe's to have income when YouTube did stuff
I
to them,
wonder if
or
he
like
will have
they didn't
learned a
make as much money as they
lesson.
used to.
We'll
So I
see.
was like, okay, well, I'm gonna start a Patreon because we have so many fans that they'll obviously support us because YouTube doesn't want us on here anymore, and we're not making any money off YouTube. So our fans will obviously support us because we have millions of fans. If everyone gave $1, we'd make good money. And that was my thought process at the time because we want to keep making these videos because making these videos isn't free.
All right, we'll see. We'll see
Everyone
if he
who works
if
for
it
me,
if
this is
it's
their only
clicked
job.
for him
Super
yet.
Mario Logan
I'll
was their
talk
only
about it
job
in a
and
minute.
has always been everyone's only job. It's how they make their income. And at the end of the day, we love making these videos, and they're fun. And I have a lot of fun. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me is YouTube, and I love YouTube so much. And I know I've made a lot of videos cussing and screaming at them, but YouTube has been my home for over 10 years now. And doing these videos is my favorite part of the week. I love doing it. I love making these videos. It's what honestly makes me happy. And when YouTube took the income away, I was like, okay, well, we can go get other jobs and do this on the side, but we really love to make these videos full time. So we started the Patreon and we asked fans, for $1, $5, and then we decided to give reward tiers, and that's where it got really bad because you see, I have a lot
Yep.
of fans, and a lot of fans, donated, and which is good, but it's also bad because a lot of fans wanted shout outs, and I also had a tier for $500 that if you paid $500, you got any video idea you wanted made, which then 4 or 5 people paid $500, and then their video idea was, well, I want Jeffy and your characters to watch my channel and say how amazing my channel is, and tell everyone to.
Really? I'm sorry. I paid $500 to let you know I want SML Jeffy Cop to. I don't know. I'm sorry. I want my favorite character, SML Jeffy Jr. and SML Jeffy and SML Jeffy Cop. I want them to watch my channel and say how great it is. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't heard much about the anything above the $100 tier because I wasn't part of it. Even the $100 tier was excessive in my opinion. But anyways, let's continue.
Subscribe to my channel, and that's not really a video idea. Imagine SML movie, go subscribe to this guy's channel 5 different times. At that time, we were like, all right, so we would message those people and say, look, we're not going to do that video idea. You got to have an actual idea. You know, we can mention you in it, but I don't want the whole video idea to be about your channel. And which they'd get mad. We'd either refund the money or we would think of a different idea.
Aww.
And so that was what was going on. People were finding loopholes. Like for $20, I think, or $50, someone got my number, right? So they would donate $50. I'd give them my number.
No. Okay, let me correct this real quick. For $1,000, I get what he's trying to say, but like it's incorrect. I remember it. For $1,000, you could get his phone number and you could be phone buddies. Which, by the way, $1,000 that's a ludicrous price. But yeah, so I get what he's trying to say here. So someone donated the $1,000, and so he gave them the phone number before the payment period. And the moment he gave them the phone number, that person immediately retracted the $1,000 and said, haha, I have your phone number now. So that's what he's trying to say.
And then they would retract their donation, and now they had my number and they'd leak it.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
So that was happening a lot with Patreon. There was a lot of people were finding ways to screw me, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And so then we did the shout outs where we'd give fans their own shout out at the end of the video.
Except you only did a few of them.
Their shout outs, and I still have a lot more shout outs to do now. To this day, there's still a bunch of shout outs that I still have to do. But I'm making this video to explain what's going on. A lot of people say that they think that I scammed everyone, that I just asked for money and then I shut the Patreon down and I was just scamming people and that I got hundreds of thousands of dollars from the Patreon.
I mean, can you blame them for thinking that?
I made a little over $8,000 off the Patreon.
Not
that many people donated. If people did donate, it was only...
There were $100 donators. So minimum that's $3,000, and they stuck around for at least a few months. So let's say $3,000 for only let's say 3 months. That's automatically $9,000, not including all the other people who donated less than $100, or in some cases more than $100, like $500 or $1,000. I know there were at least a couple of those people. So gonna call you out right there, Logan. I know you made more than $8,000.
Only $1, and there were some $100 donations or $50 donations, but at the end of the day, there wasn't that many either. And at the
you admitted in a Patreon post that you had at least 30 to do. You said, quote, over 30 shoutouts to do. So that means there were at least 30 people paying $100 a month. There was one guy, actually, before you shut down the Patreon, who had been donating $100 for 6 months. And he had paid... So that means he had paid $600. He paid $600. And the guy said, dude, I've been paying $100 for 6 months so that my kid could have a chance of getting a shout out from Jeffy, so what's the deal? And then shortly after that, the Patreon got shut down. So yeah.
At the end of the day, after it was up for months, it only made a little over $8,000. And
yeah, not
$8,000 sounds like a lot of money, but $8,000, that's not enough to run what we do.
But I'm pretty sure it was more than that. It was more than that.
I know you're thinking, well, then pay everyone less, and that's what everyone did take pay cuts when we lost our ads. But $8,000 was not enough to keep this channel going. That's why I decided to shut the Patreon down. It was stupid to ask for money, mostly because I never wanted to be a person to ask for money.
Okay, now, hopefully Logan is watching this response, because I really want to tell him this. First of all, if it's $8,000, my bad, maybe I got the math wrong, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. Either you're remembering incorrectly, I mean, you were just a couple minutes ago, or you're, I don't know. I'm not going to accuse you of lying. I'm just going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say you didn't. You're remembering incorrectly or something. But I'm pretty sure it was more than $8,000. Maybe after tax or something, or maybe after splitting it off to all the other people. Maybe 8,000, like for you or something. But I think it was more than 8,000, just given how many people donated, even just to the $100 tier. I know there were people who donated to the $100 tier, like at least like 20 or 30 who donated to the $100 tier for more than for 3 months or more, at least. But yeah, listen, here's the other thing. The Patreon didn't fail because, oh, no one wants to give me money. The reason the Patreon failed, and why a bunch of other Patreons succeed, is because you didn't give out good rewards, and you didn't, and the rewards you were giving out were way too expensive. Like it or not, if a shoutout was $50, sure, that's a reasonable price. $100 for a quick shoutout from some, a quick, 30-second shoutout, if that. That's not worth $100. Like it or not, the reason many of these Patreons succeed is because some of these artists, they're giving out random they'll be giving out commissions for 10 or $20 per month, or something like that. Some of them charge more, like $50, but seriously, Logan, you can't charge so much for these things. But also, here's the second deal. Here was the big kicker. You weren't advertising the Patreon enough, in part because you weren't giving the patrons their rewards. So you don't advertise it because you don't give people a shout out. And I think the most you did was either during shoutouts say, "Hey, by the way, these are from the Patreon" or whatever, or you'd say it in the description at best. But yeah, so the thing is, you wouldn't advertise it at all either. So it's the poor pricing, as well as the fact that you didn't advertise it all that much, and also a lot of the people who wanted to donate were also asking around, asking other people, saying, "Hey, what are your thoughts on the SML Patreon?" And people who were patrons are saying, "Dude, don't waste your money. He's not giving out rewards at all." I hope he'll get to the early access thing, but I'm going to assume he won't, so I'll just say this now. Also, I mean, early access, that's not hard to do. I mean, at least to a degree. You basically just make it unlisted for an hour, post a link on Patreon, and then once an hour is up, an hour minimum. Let's just be realistic here. An hour minimum. Some people, some YouTubers do a few hours or a day or even a week in advance. You did 15 minutes at most, once or twice. So yeah, anyways.
Because I don't use people. When Zeke came here to film his Mama
Oh,
Luigi scene,
yeah.
I paid him.
Okay, but he's gonna talk about Zeke. This was the main reason, because people were talking about this in my private Discord. They were talking about how he mentioned Zeke, and I was like, okay, I want to watch this now. So this is the part I want to hear.
$5,000 for that, and I only got Toad's mistake out of it in his movie scenes. And I basically try to help as many people as I can, and money to me is not a big deal. I do not care about money at all. I know you're posing a comment right now saying bullshit, Logan go die. But at the end of the day,
well, not Logan go die, but
what I like to do is I like to stay at home and probably go to a football game every once in a while. But basically, at the end of what I'm trying to say is that the Patreon was a bad idea, and I want to apologize.
That was a great tangent onto Zeke. I love how he just again, he might address it later, but I love how he just flat out didn't address the fact that he basically screwed Zeke and almost like made him get fired from his job. Almost made him lose his job rather. Um. So good job, Logan. Seriously, I hope you mention more about Zeke, not just I paid him. It's like okay, but you also said that you would have him come back, and then you just left him hanging. So that's cool.
Wish I would have never asked you guys for donations because nobody should have to pay for something that should be free because YouTube should be free. And
That's true. That's true.
Patreon, I was scared. I didn't know what was going to happen to our channel, and I was basically so worried about our channel dying that I wanted to have some income to be able to keep making these videos for you guys.
Okay. But listen, again, the Patreon could have worked had the like rewards have been decent and not overpriced, and it was advertised more. That's the big deal. Yeah, seriously, like a lot of people like they'll even leave it like in the end card segment of their video or something, saying, "Hey, go donate to the Patreon," or sometimes they'll be subtle or be not so subtle rather about it in a video like, hey, go donate to patreon.com/dabhdude. I'll give you nothing in return for your donation except I don't know, you'll get a warm fuzzy feeling. Go donate, please. I'm joking, but seriously. Well, actually, I do have a Patreon, just no one donates to it because I literally give nothing. That's part of my joke. I don't need the Patreon. I just have it in case people want to give me money for some strange reason. If I actually needed the Patreon, I would actually have some decent rewards on there. And they'd be, at least in my opinion, reasonably priced. To be fair, actually, like some of Logan's rewards were decently priced, like early access. Early access was the best, most reasonably priced one. And then it just went downhill from there. Like $50, your name in the description. Wow, that's not worth it. But yeah, anyways, let's continue.
I love you guys so much. I want to be able to make these videos for you guys. And I asked for those donations because I was scared and I was panicking. And if I could go back in time, I would have never, ever started a Patreon or a GoFundMe. I would have done what I did now. Instead of relying on Patreon, what we did is we went to Super Luigi Logan. And Super Luigi Logan blew up. And now we're making our money off YouTube again. And, you know, YouTube, you know, I'm waiting for the day that YouTube screws Super Luigi Logan. But, you know, what I should have done in the first place was...
Even though you got your ads back on SML.
Keep going, because that's what we're doing now. We're still living off of YouTube income. I don't run off donations anymore. We don't have our Patreon. We don't have a GoFundMe. I shut the Patreon down and the GoFundMe down because I just hated asking for fan money. And also, at the end of the day, we weren't getting a good amount, but I'm
not explaining this a third time.
More money from donations or anything. If I'm going to ask for money from my fans, I'm going to sell merchandise because that's what other YouTubers do. They sell shit.
Oh boy! Let's talk about the merchandise. If you go to smlmerch.com, if you scroll through, you notice that it's like all Jeffy, and I get it. Like, oh, Jeffy's like the original character. Like they can't go advertising like Mario stuff or whatever. And okay, I get that. But there's other original characters like Brooklyn Guy. Why not do something with him? Huh? I don't know. But yeah. So seriously, like, it's only Jeffy there. Anyways. Official Jeffy shirts, dear God.
Basically, if we ever are going to raise money, we're going to sell songs on iTunes and we're going to sell merchandise. But that's also so you guys get something in return because nobody wants to give money for free. They want something in return. So, you know, if we start an SML store and we start selling stuff, then okay, boom, there you go. That if you guys want to buy something, buy it, but we're not going to.
I actually, fair warning, I don't know if. I assume SML merch is legit. It looks legit. What I want to know is, like, who got the link and where. I mean, granted, I haven't been watching vlogs lately, so for all I know, it was mentioned in a vlog, and I just didn't notice. Also, I love this frame. Why do I pause on weird frames?
Force you to do anything. And that's another thing. When we had the Patreon, I didn't force anyone to donate money. I didn't force anyone to do anything. I just said, if you guys want to donate, then you can.
That's fine. But when we pay $100, we expect you to, like, make good on your promise, you know?
Me in your ear to do it. And I want to just apologize again for the Patreon and the GoFundMe, because what upsets me about the whole situation is that was over. That was last December, and the Patreon was up for a few months, and
You paid
I only
$600.
shouted out a few months.
Hey, you paid $600 for a shout out, right? Yeah. Well, I can't do a shout out, but here's a little sorry, okay? What? Yeah, I'm saying sorry. This is what I get for $600? Yeah. What? Yeah, you get a you get you get a sorry. This isn't fair. Oh, you're right. Hold on, let me write up an IOU. Okay, here. I owe you one shout out eventually, sometime before I'm dead.
And we don't need the Patreon anymore, and we don't need you guys to donate anymore. That was just at the time we were scared and didn't know what was going on. The last few months, or for basically this whole year, we've been fine with money. We've been making
Don't jinx it, Logan.
ads, because at the time it was a meme. It had lost it. Super Mario Logan lost its ads on March 1st, got them back on August 31st. And then lost them again. But basically, Super Mario Logan not having ads, it's a meme. It was like, okay, I lost my ads.
It's a meme?
Chili's channel was doing
Okay.
really, really well, so she was supporting me a lot through this year.
Oh,
while
okay.
Super Luigi Logan
Well,
was now Super Luigi Logan.
I'm glad that we have confirmation now that Chili was actually supporting you, because myself with many others, we didn't fully believe this, but we wouldn't put it past Chili to go like, "You're on your own, Logan." By the way, can you buy me another Lamborghini? I'm sorry, like, I didn't want to think that, but I don't know, just part of me in the back of my head was like, nah, I'm not sure if she's supporting Logan. Especially given how much, Logan, you were still complaining about it if Chili had been supporting you. Anyways.
Logan's back on track. We're making good money, and life's pretty good right now. And that's why
For now!
Now when I do nice stuff, like when I bought Chili her watch
Ha
in Las Vegas.
Sorry.
Anytime me and Chili do anything nice in the vlogs, people comment, wow, I thought these people needed money. What the fuck? What's wrong with them?
I mean, can you blame them?
All this stuff.
Can you blame them?
Those people who commented probably didn't even donate, because at the end of the day, we didn't have that many people actually donating to begin with.
Okay, let me just say this. I don't comment those things because I don't want, like, a comment war, and plus I'm nicer than that. But, I mean, you've got to be honest, like, you only did half the shoutouts, as well as, like, all this other stuff that you just flat out didn't do, like, some of the names in the description, I don't think you did. You didn't do early access much, that's for sure. So can you really blame them for saying, hey, you scammed us out of our money, whether it be $60, $600, or anywhere in between? Like, can you really blame them for that? Can you really blame them for going like, wow, you don't need money, huh? I mean, I'm not trying to say don't spend your money. Spend your money however you want. But looking at it now, I don't fully agree, but I can totally understand where they're coming from with all of this. So, anyways.
But the thing is that I didn't scam anybody. All the money we've been spending on our vlogs has been from YouTube money, from the YouTube income.
Okay, then where'd all the Patreon
trips with the money we made off Patreon? Then that's not true at all.
Then where'd the Patreon money fly away to?
Explain to you guys what's going on.
Okay.
When you see us spending money on the vlogs, it's not from your Patreon donations. It's not from your GoFundMe.
Okay, then where'd
you notice the GoFundMe only made $400? We didn't use you guys for anything.
Then where'd the Patreon money go?
Vlogs has been from the YouTube.
And also, let me just say this. It's less the fact that, oh, you're using our Patreon money for vacation. Look, I don't care what you use it for, as long as I get what I paid for. That's the deal. But what people are saying, I think I get where Logan's coming from with this. What I'm saying is this. They're not saying, why are you using our Patreon money to go to Las Vegas or whatever? And going on vacations or whatever. What they're saying is, why did we donate that Patreon money to you when, judging by the looks of things, you didn't really need it at all? That's the reason people are complaining.
Ads, the money that we've been making off YouTube, because as you guys know, Super Luigi Logan has ads. Super Mario Logan got his ads back for a month, and it basically whenever we do anything nice on our vlogs, we get shitted on saying, wow, I thought you guys needed money. What the hell's wrong with you? I hate you guys. you're liars, all this stuff. But I want to be very clear with you that I don't need you guys to donate. If I were to lose ads on all my channels again and I had no money, I still at the end of the day would not ask you guys to donate or Patreon or anything. I would not do anything like that
All
ever
right.
again because at the end of the day, it was a mistake. It was stupid. You got to look at it from my point of view. I was on YouTube for 10 years, making a good income, making these videos for you guys. It's been fun. And then YouTube took my income away. It's like imagine you having an office job for 10 years and everything's good and you're making money and you expect to go to work and make money and then one day you walk into work and you get fired. That's what it was like for me, and I panicked and I made a Patreon and asked you guys for help.
Great frame. Okay, now hear it from our perspective. Okay, we donate money now for the GoFundMe. It's like the GoFundMe is basically literally just donation. With the Patreon, however, it's we're donating. We're basically buying something for later, I guess. We're donating, however, with these rewards, we expect something in return. And when you don't, even if you have the purest of intentions, it looks scummy. It looks like you're scamming us. I'm sorry, but that's really what it looks like. It just looks like, okay, I got your money. Alright, when's the shout out? I don't know. Someday, I'm sure. It's like, I get where you're coming from, Logan. I really do. But at the same time, look at it from our perspective. Anyways.
And I'm sorry for asking for help. I will never do that again. We'll sell merchandise at the end of the day. If that's we're gonna do it like other YouTubers do it, because you shouldn't be making all your income from one place.
Frankly, actually, let me say this about merchandise. Aside from like the Jeffy fans who will beg their parents for Jeffy merch and V-Bucks, I want. Anyways, aside from them, people who would have bought merch, who were also part of the Patreon or have heard of what happened with the Patreon, are probably going to think something along the lines of, "Watch, you're never going to send out the merch to begin with. They'll just say, all right, we got your money. We'll send you your funny Jeffy shirt eventually. Maybe. I don't know." Also, a lot of people have been saying that that reminds me of sending out stuff. Like, a lot of people have mentioned how, like, you know, at the end of videos with the SML question, best comment wins a free video game. Apparently, Logan hasn't sent out most of those. Like, he sent out the consoles and all that stuff, like the free Switches and whatever, and that was fine. However, he's, like, never sent out a video game as far as I'm aware. And a lot of people... There have been a lot of people have mentioned that he hasn't. There have even been a couple people who have approached me saying, yeah, I didn't donate. Logan, like, favorited my comment, on a video, and he never private messaged me or whatever. I checked. He never private messaged me asking for my address so I could get the video game or whatever. He just kind of forgot, and I get it. He would have to do that for every SML video, but like the fact that he sent out so few, if any, I'm not sure. It seems kind of sketchy, you know. I think he just forgets, if I'm going to be totally honest. I think I can let that one pass. I think he literally just forgets. So, yeah.
Because YouTube is very unstable. You never know what they're going to do. Right now, I just want to clear things up that we didn't use you guys. The people that did donate on Patreon, thank you so much. The people that did donate on the GoFundMe, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for supporting our channel. I love you guys more than you know. I don't know what I would do without you guys. And for the remaining Patreon shoutouts, I do have a list of all the people that still need their shoutouts. We logged into the Patreon and we've been messaging everyone saying, okay, like, who else do we owe a shout out to? I feel really bad for the whole situation, and I just want to apologize because
all right,
outside of looking in, you guys think that I'm some money hungry guy who just milks Jeffy and doesn't care about the fans and all I care about is money.
I mean, kinda. I don't think you're totally money hungry, I'm going to be totally honest. I do think you milk Jeffy, though. You definitely milk Jeffy. Let's not mince words here. You milk Jeffy. I don't think you're money hungry. I just think that from yes, an outsider's perspective looking in, anyways, some of the things you've done seem really scummy, especially the thing you did to Zeke. Like, seriously, I hope he discusses this within the next like 4 minutes of this video. But I don't know, just from an outsider's perspective looking in, yeah, it seems kind of scummy. It seems kind of like, I don't know, what are you up to? I don't think you're money hungry, Logan. For all I know, you could very well just be like overwhelmed with all this stuff, but still, that's not really an excuse, if that makes any sense. Frankly, never mind. I lost it anyways.
But at the end of the day, I wish you guys knew who I really was. I don't care about money at all. I just asked for the donations a year ago because we were panicking. I care more about everyone else than I do myself. So I know what a lot of you guys are thinking. You're thinking, well, Logan, you're making good money.
I was about to say something.
And now you're making money again. Why would you make stupid decisions like buy a Lamborghini and do stupid stuff like that? Why would you make the same mistakes? Why aren't you saving it? Well, guys, we do save our money. We do save some money, and we also spend some money. I mean, that's what we do. And making sure that we, can break TVs and videos and put holes in the wall.
Okay. I love these frames! But, okay. I'm already over half an hour, so I need to wrap this up quickly. But it still doesn't look good! Like, seriously! Your image is everything! Why are you surprised when people yell at you like, hey, I bought another Lamborghini? Why'd you buy another Lamborghini? Aren't you supposed to be saving money? Personally, I still think Lamborghinis are overpriced. But whatever. You buy a Lamborghini if you want. My big question is... pardon me. My big question is... why are you still showing that? It doesn't make you look any better. If anything, it just makes people go like, is he just wasting his money again? So, I don't know.
If you notice, we break a lot of stuff in our videos. We also spend money to buy props for our videos. So, we make a good amount of income off YouTube again. With Chili's channel and my channel combined, we're able to live the lifestyle we do. And
I am sorry.
And a big thing that made me push me to
remind me to never do.
Every time we do something,
remind me to never attempt to sing again.
Fun on a vlog, or we go on a trip, or do something. People comment that we're assholes, that we lied to them, that if we're so poor, how we're doing all this stuff. And I want to explain that stuff was like a year ago, back in December, and in March, and my channel, my Super Luigi Logan channel has built up, and we're kind of back to life right now. And yeah, we're still cautious. I don't all right. YouTube, because
that's all I want to hear. Really,
lost it again. I'm not making a video to tell you guys about that. And I know a lot of people you're saying, well, it's because you didn't burn Jeffy. They took your ads away. No, they didn't take the ads away completely. They just demonetized every video. I can still upload on it. As of right now, we're staying on Super Luigi Logan. Life's good. I'm going to start making the videos that I want to make. I have a Black Yoshi video that's uploaded right now. I'm waiting for it to get monetized. And then I got a Jeffy video, and then I'm going to do a Shrek video. There's a lot of videos I'm going to make, but I'm not going to make any more promises for you guys. I'm not going to really update you guys on like videos, because I don't want to tell you guys anything and then I become a liar. I want to go back.
Okay. Actually, thank you. Like, you have no idea. Like, as much as I want you to communicate, what I want more than that is I want you to not break a bunch of promises. Like, say, I'm gonna do this, and then not. I mean, to be fair, I'm no saint in that regard. Don't worry, guys! I'll upload an SML-related video tomorrow. 3 weeks pass. Okay, that might be a bit of an exaggeration, but you get what I'm saying. But thank you. Anyways, alright, sorry.
To what I came on YouTube in the first place. I want to go back to making videos. I want to go back to having fun. and I want to go back to what makes me happy because I've been worried about what makes everyone else happy, but I want to just do what makes me happy. So
Okay.
I'm gonna try to start doing my 2 videos a week. As
Again.
long as YouTube lets me upload them as fast as I can. But I just, once again, the main summary of this video is I'm
So
sorry.
actually, let me. I thought I heard this earlier. I didn't comment on it because I don't know. I was focusing on other things he was saying. I think he mentioned a Shrek video, which I hope to see that. Of course, granted, take all of the stuff he says with a grain of salt, especially promises about, oh yeah, new Shrek video. Totally. Hey guys, remember that new Woody video that was supposed to come out and never did? Alright, I'm sorry.
That I started the Patreon. I'm sorry about the GoFundMe. I'm sorry that I ever asked for help. I will never ask again for donations, because at the end of the day, it just makes fans get upset that I asked for it because they think that I'm an asshole, and I also don't want anyone to get the wrong impression thinking that it's only about money. So I should have never started a Patreon. The way that you guys can support us is just continue watching our videos. Watch Super Luigi Logan. Watch this channel. Watch Tito's channel. Just it should be about the content. It should be about the videos.
Oh right,
you guys find us to begin with.
I need to
Because you
do
like
more
our
Tito
videos and you
reactions.
like watching it. And at the end of the day, nobody should pay for something that's free, because YouTube should be free. So guys, if you want to keep supporting us and you love our videos, just keep watching, because at the end of the day, that's what it should be about, is the videos. So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog.
Alright guys, so just gonna add
I'm sorry.
a quick
Okay.
little side note. So basically, the reason why I haven't been uploading recently is just because every single time I post a video, everyone's like, why are you doing that? Like, you don't have money to do that. And so I needed to wait for Logan to get home
Okay.
to give you guys an update.
Stop!
So I have
Too close! Alright, yeah, I think I've got the gist of it from here. Yeah, alright, so let me find the perfect frame. I mean, this is a decent frame, but right. No, right. Okay, let's try one more. Boom. Come on, I need the perfect frame. I think that's the frame. This is the frame, ladies and gents. I'm gonna make that the thumbnail. Anyways, I'm horrible. I'm sorry, Logan. But anyway, so yeah, that was my response to what Logan had to say. Apology accepted, I suppose. I'm glad at least Logan seems to be changing, but again, take everything he says with a grain of salt. He's been known to. I'm not saying he's lying on purpose. I don't think he is. Personally, I don't think he really would think about doing that. I remember one time, like, there was an SML stream I wanted to do. I think it was earlier this year, actually. Yeah, it was earlier this year. And it happened to be on April Fool's Day. And he said, oh yeah, I'll totally be there. The day rolls around, and nothing happens. Then later he makes an apology, and he was like, people thought that for the SML stream I did as an April Fool's prank. I wish I was that smart. So I'm not sure if he's malicious or not. I don't want to think he's malicious. So I looked at the frame again. I'm trying to look away from it so I don't get distracted. But yeah, so Logan, it's fine. Just do what you want to do. Just please stop making a bunch of these false promises. I'm still going to criticize you for like the fact that, like, if you make like 5 Jeffy videos in a row, yeah, I'm going to talk about that. Or you don't add back any other characters like Shrek, Woody, all of them, Black Yoshi. Then yeah, I'll probably talk about that. But yeah, anyways, you get my deal. Thank you all for watching, and yeah. say goodbye, Logan. Hi guys. Hold on. Here, I can do this. Hi guys, my name is Super Mario Logan, and I hope you enjoyed watching this dabhdude video. I am way too easily entertained. Uh, yeah, bye.